Ooh, it's been a while since I've gone outside. Hope you're having a legendary grand day. Welcome to LGE Updates 11. It's your boy, Lord ZXI. And, I'm actually take out this headphone. I would actually plant the phone right here, but I don't have a shirt on, so we're not doing that. So hope you're having a legendary grand day. For hours today, I was thinking about a decision where, I was just thinking about it, and I was thinking about it. I was watching some wrestling documentary, and I came to a conclusion of some sort where, I thought to myself, and I thought about the fans, and I thought about Legendary Grand Entertainment, and I thought about everything that I've wanted to do going forward. And I thought, as much as I wanted to do Call of Duty, I think it's too late. I think, honestly, I went for competitive Call of Duty. And it's probably never too late. It might be something I might try still. But I have to buy a new Call of Duty, and that's more money, and I've spent so much money already on Call of Duty, and I feel like maybe it just wasn't ever, a time where, and again, like I freaking scroll, I could still try it and see what happens, right? And, I think about it, and I'm like, And I thought about it, bro. I was sitting here for hours. Like, as I was playing Modern Warfare Triple I, and I was thinking, I'm like, is it worth it, though? So, as it is right now, I want to officially announce I will not be going forward with competitive esports Call of Duty, and I've changed my mind, and I also am going to announce that I'm going to be retiring. Now, of course, the game Exo Zombies, I still want to complete that, and I still want to play that, but that's not like competitive or going for a goal in Call of Duty. I mean, I am trying to be a completionist in Modern Warfare Triple I, and I've been playing. That's why you've been seeing me upload clips of me and DeadSec playing, and then me solo, because I've been playing to max out every gun, and to get the gilded challenges, the gold challenges done, the forged challenges, completionist challenges, where you get the little charm and the frickin' emblem and the calling card, all that. And I've been doing it up to forged. And now there's like a couple weapons that I'm doing priceless on, Renetti, because I just use it that much and it's just really good. But it also just the meta of the games now, and one primary reason that has been an issue for 6 years in Call of Duty, and that's marksman rifles. Ever since marksman rifles has, except in what is it? No, that was tactical rifles. I was gonna say Cold War, but marksman rifles have been the biggest issue for me, because a lot of people can get such easy kills with it, and there's so many clips you can see of people using a marksman rifle and sniping with it. Not a sniper rifle, a marksman rifle. I've been saying it for 6 years, since the X Deadly's YouTube channel that I previously used, and it comes down to that being a big reason why I didn't want to. I just don't want to anymore. Like, marksman rifles are one of the reasons that make it not fun. I don't care about the reclaimers, and even marksman rifles, like, I could care less, but when it's like people are using those to snipe. I had someone mad that they're obsessively stalking for years because they lost with a marksman rifle in their hands. They chose that over a sniper rifle, knowing that they're two different class sets, and they were going pro at that time, esports, competitive, whatever. So, and they would brag about being the best player, but the 1v1, the only one we had after, like, the very last one we had 6 years ago or 5 years ago, whatever, Modern Warfare 2019, the Joshua Alpha Shadow Hunt clone lost with a marksman rifle. They know it, I know it, and I used a sniper, the AX. And the day goes on, life goes on. We're here now, and knowing that as someone who was a fan of FaZe and so inspired and motivated, FaZe Clan, using snipers. Once the marksmans came out, I wasn't even a fan then. 6 years later, I'm not a fan now. And for me to 1v1 him, he was all acting like, not like, that we're friends, but not that we're enemies. He was in the middle of like being friends, but not. It's whatever. It's weird. And when we went into that 1v1, he chose. Actually, I don't know what gender he is. I don't know. I can't tell by looking at his face because I don't know if that's alien or not. He chose to use a marksman rifle. And with that said, that it was a sniper 1v1. It was a classic 1v1. Who is the best sniper? You can't tell with the marksman in your hand. You can't tell when one person's not down to find out who is the better sniper because he's using a marksman rifle. He or she, I don't know. So that's the moment that I knew that Joshua Alpha Shadow Hot Clone, he's not hitting clips. Because if he loses with the faster weapon, it's basically a better sniper is marksman's, and they should not exist because marksman rifles are just, I don't know how they are in real life. They're trying to go for a realistic feel in Call of Duty nowadays, but I feel like marksman rifles, from how I remember them in real life, are not snipers, not small snipers or mini snipers or freaking whatever, right? I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm not doing the research. I just see them in game and how much it affects the game in my experience, and how people think they're good because they're using something that isn't a sniper rifle. That's when it becomes a thing where, and even the game promotes it. Even the game says, hit a quick scope with the marksman, or, and it makes me just see that Call of Duty is not the same as it was. And it makes me, that was one thing. But just how the game is now, the state of the game, freaking just, there's a lot. And I honestly, I was ready. This year I was ready. And, then today hit, and I'm like, you know what? I don't think Call of Duty I think this is the last year. 13 years in, or 12 years in, I'm good. I'm done. I officially I'm finished with this game, man. This is it. And competitive in esports, it just went the way it went, and I'm not doing it because no one was down to do it. I could have done it myself, but I was eager to create a team. I thought, the world was positive enough for me to find a team, but no, it's not. There's not enough positivity in the world, and this world is ugly. This world has a lot. It's not even ugly. It's just the people in it that ruin it. It's like if the world was Kingman, Arizona, for example, because Kingman is fine. It looks, nice. Small town. Of course, it might not look nicest, and, it's a freaking desert. But, I've grown up with that town, and even without that, I thought the town was decent. But the energy is so depressing and miserable there, and so are the people. And it said that it could be a retirement town, and, well, I don't understand what the freaking grandchildren or children of those parents are doing, but most of them are on substances, and so on and so forth. And, it's like the world, because now we're legalizing the greenery, and I'm not going to get into that, but it's not the world how it is right now is the reason I'm leaving Call of Duty. But yes, it is an example I just used, and yes, it is a reason, but not the overall reason. I just think that I came to a conclusion that this is just, it's done. It's just, that's it. That was Zach, me, and my journey with Call of Duty from Epic Poke Trainer Z, Elite Killer Blade, and then I made the alternate count to that, the Alpha Shadow Hawk, and then a freaking clone tried to steal it and then put it on another console because it was never on freaking Xbox. Never once has Origins Hawk or freaking Alpha Shadow Hawk has ever been on Xbox. Confirmed by the player who made it right here. Never, not once has it been there. dang, I gotta use the restroom for like the past 5 minutes, but I need to do this video. Like I have to do this video because for all my fans out there that have been led to my channel somehow, they've probably seen my play on Zeus's channel where I did my Black Ops 3 play, and my name was Twist Deadlies is the gamer tag I was using, but they called me that, so whatever. And then so did Tommy T999. You know, I have a freaking playlist that has these videos on it, and even with that, if not from there, then somehow they maybe seen my live streams. Or if not from there, then some way, somehow they were led to the X Deadlies channel, or the Homies X710 channel, or even Emperor Ultimate in between those channels, and got here. And Call of Duty has been one of my most popular series that I've been known for. When people think of me or my names, or X Deadlies, or Emperor Ultimate, or the Homies X710, Big Boy ZX, freaking Vape Deadlies, or Origins Deadlies, they're going to think, well, Call of Duty. Like maybe Pokemon, maybe Metroid Prime. You know, there's other series that I've done too, but Legend of Zelda, they're going, and this is the official one from the game, so, you know, I'm the one with the Master Sword, not no freaking ugly looking Ganondorf looking at freaking Alpha Shadow Hawk clone. But let's get back into it, you know. We're here now, and it's been a good 12 years, but once I finish today's live stream, I'm uninstalling Call of Duty, and I don't see myself coming back to it unless it's for Exo Zombies, like I said, or unless like maybe I have a group of friends that want to play a specific Call of Duty, then maybe we'll do that. But as it is right now, I think in my life right now, I think there's more out there for me to do, and I want to do more than just Call of Duty. And I think, you know, I've played the hand I was dealt, and that was that, and, you know, I did what I did, etc. And that was Call of Duty, esports, competitive, all my streams over the years, all my everything, ever since December 2016 when I really started streaming. This is it, and that's Call of Duty. Now that Call of Duty is out of the picture, what else is left? Apex Legends? Yes. But it's at its tail end too. And when I'm done with Apex, that's that. But Apex is still, in a way, beginning still, you know. Not necessarily beginning, but for myself in terms of like competitive esports and stuff like that. But now, what else besides Apex? I don't know. I do have to use the restroom though, so I'm going to do that after this video, but I want to wrap it up by saying that, what I've said, and, you know, just, there's a lot I have planned in my life, and Call of Duty, I think it was fun while it lasted, you know, it was fun, but, you know, I see all these people out here trying to profit off Call of Duty and try to use it now, and it's like, you're too late, bro. Low Gamer Group, Stormtrooper, COD Zombies, and Alpha Shadow Hawk Clone Joshua, like, you are too late. Stop. Find something you like. Stop doing YouTube like I like. Stop doing Call of Duty and Legend of Zelda and FaZe Jev and FaZe Clan and all this other stuff. Find something you like. Grow up. Grow a pair, son. Now go back to your room. That's it for today. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see your face. Even though he had a, you know, paper bag on his head anyway, because I didn't want to see that. But anyway, now that that's over, Apex Legends is on the list, yes, but I've crossed out Call of Duty because I'm done with the game. That's it. So, more announcements on the way when the time is right. I hope you have a legendary grand day. Thanks for watching. It's been your boy, Lord ZXi. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Take care. Peace, love, prosperity, positivity. Stay happy. Live your best life. Live it to the longest and fullest. Be happy. Don't waste your time on being negative or toxic stuff. You know. Peace.